Hello, collectors. How you all are doing? I hope all is well. I hope you guys are ready for a lovely channel message. And with that channel message, there will be a collective reading. Okay, so I know you guys been getting my little videos or have been uploading. And I know you guys been seeing the little chaos that has been arising on top of the clarification from the divine, which is my spiritual frog, okay? I got a spiritual message from the frog, okay? To kind of stay grounded, stay in mind, keep in mind that I am part of the divine and the divine is spiritually guiding me, and I'm getting all this clarity, I'm getting all this attention, unwanted attention, okay? The situation kind of happened a little fucking early, and just this case time around, I am catching my how would I call this? I am catching a lot of crabs. Okay, I'm catching a lot of fishes. I'm catching criminals. I'm catching a lot of criminals that decided to come to the residence and start chaos, bringing chaos. I guess they thought that, you were the one to be targeted. You were the one that they can play with. Okay, they thought you were the weakest link, that you could not handle the truth. You cannot handle the fact that the divine choose you. Okay, that's for some of you all, not for everyone here. All right, but with that being said, we're gonna tap into this tarot. I feel the need to get me a drink of water, me a nice little beverage. Don't know my choice of flavor, maybe I would say. Oh. Okay, okay. So, with that being said, so, yeah, I'm gonna fix me a cup of coffee. Okay, I'm a little cold. Okay. I seen where a lot of things is being exposed though. I'm seeing where the divine is allowing me to catch my criminals. Yeah. The divine is allowing me to catch my criminals that decided to target me, okay? So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what the message has to say. I will say I had to do a lot of alchemizing of the energy. I had to shift the atmosphere. So once everything calmed down, the energy removed itself, and I cleared out what was trying to remain, and the energy shifts. So once the energy took a shift, that means all that they've done has been not only exposed, but returned back to sender. And guess what? They have helped me out a lot by attacking me. I thank you genuinely. I thank you to my attackers. Out of all the things that I have spoken on today and I have experienced this morning since 4 o'clock, guys, I've been up since 4 o'clock. Okay? I want to thank you for the attack. Genuinely. No sarcasm, no smart, eloquent remarks by it, but thank you. Genuinely. Me alchemizing the energy, shifting the atmosphere, seeing where I'm grounded and I am in divine alignment. Who wouldn't want to attack someone like me? I mean, doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good? Does it? Feels good. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna fix me some coffee. I should have, but I didn't. Should have, but I could have, but I did. I should have fixed this coffee before I started my live, which I started to. But I like to speak what's on my mind while I'm doing things, because I'm the type of person, I'll start thinking while I'm doing something, and I'm like, well, I could say this for the live, or things like that in that nature. And I'm like, no, I could talk to the guys, everybody while I fix my coffee. Pretty much nobody would really mind. I mean, only those that's here for my good. Those that's not, I mean, you can always fast forward, you know, or whatnot, or what have you. It's all up to you, but you might want to get your coffees and teas in. Sit down and have a conversation with me. You know, I know a lot of people expected me to react, expected for there to be war and conflict around me and my environment, you know. And here I am, standing strong once again, not being defeated, not feeling left out in the cold, not feeling unwanted, not feeling unneeded, okay, feeling motivated, okay, feeling encouraged, feeling enlightened, okay? Okay, so collectives, you need to start tapping in with your higher self when these people come for you, baby. Start tapping in. What they're trying to hide, what you're trying to stop. And it's all been exposed. Everything that they've done has been exposed, guys. So they come into your home, they're bringing different people to your environment. They're allowing certain people to come to the home to attack you. Okay, to violate your spiritual rights. To harass you. So now you got you some evidence. Okay? You can solve your case, whatever you decide you want to do. But I don't think that's what you're wanting to do. You're not here to solve a case. You're here to awaken the souls that's trapped in a situation that you're probably experiencing. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Okay? We ain't here to point no fingers. We're here to state the divine truth. So, let me put up my mess. Cut this light off. Let's talk about it. Got me some nice warm coffee. Ease my mind, my spirit, while I have a conversation with the collectives. Where now we know when the energy is extra calm, they're looking for a reaction. And I'm starting to pick up on the attacks, on how they try to move, how they try to operate, okay, with the chosen beings now. And this is what they did to me the other day. I got ready to go out there. We're just so in the energy to, be kind. Oh, loving, nurturing, motherly energy, right? Carrying divine energy. Okay, they're showing me the emperor. Be the empress. Don't be the high priestess. Okay, we need you to stay calm because we got something up our sleeve, but you won't know. Okay? So with that being said, guys, I actually made a video yesterday afternoon. Okay? And if you guys are watching my videos, you guys know what I'm talking about. You see all the evidence there. You won't have to question anything, okay? So yesterday around 6, 7 o'clock, the guy, which is the young boy that I thought was the guy that came back, okay? It was not him, okay? The guy that dropped the black car, he was not him. I'm going to say it again. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to say it again for the people in the background. That was not him that came here. He came in that energy, okay? That don't mean that energy cannot be exchanged, because it can. And that's what happened. They quote themselves in that energy, that chaos energy. And they bring the chaos, and you can feel the chaos when they come. That's what I felt, chaos. That's how I knew that they were bringing people here to start chaos, okay? And they come in and they make their announcements be present, okay? They be number one. They have to tell you that they have to tell you that they're here, or announce themselves in some type of way, or say what they're doing or what they're trying to do in some type of way. Not to say you wasn't caught by surprise, okay? So with that being said, I end up saying go outside. They didn't tell me to go outside. So what I end up doing, I end up leaving out of my house. And I walked the parking lot all the way in the back, all the way around the unit. And when I got so far, I said, dang, I met the older guy back there. Hey, how you doing? So I would come back here to take me a walk. But I was really trying to find out what car that was that came here. Who was that was in the car that came upstairs. I was looking for it. They're getting smart now. Okay? Some of them don't have a vehicle. They're being dropped off here by the ruler. And the ruler is the short, heavy, tall, fat guy. The one the heavyset guy, the one that was walking towards the van, the bourbon, or not a bourbon. I guess she has some type of Jeep, which is the property manager guy that was standing next to the landlord in the video. He's the one dropping people off. Now, some of them may have a car. Some of them come over here in the car, and they park in that parking spot, okay? But what I noticed, that car that guy was driving today, that I saw and I got that license plate on, that car never been here. I'm going to say it again. That car never been here. If it has been here, he has not parked in that spot. And that's big facts. That car I never seen that car here whatsoever. Okay? And anyways, now I tell you the situation happened at 7 o'clock, okay? I want to step back a minute now because I jumped up to the ending of the situation and not to the beginning. Okay, I spoke on the beginning, but right now I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to start and I said that they came up here and that's on that same energy, and I walked out around the apartment complex, right? Well, this morning, I woke up with pain in my heart. They were projecting pain on my heart real bad, and I was sleeping. And I woke up this morning. Well, I'm going to say this. When I went to bed, I ate a banana and a Pop-Tart. And I said, I shouldn't have did that. Gave me indigestions, because banana's starting to give me indigestions, okay? I'm starting to have extra burps, okay? So I know bananas smother the heart. So it's not good to eat bananas at night because it smothers the heart. Okay, that's big truth. You can Google it yourself. So with that being said, I end up going to sleep. I woke up, right, like I said, around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I could hear my person telepathically telling me to get up and sit up. And I'll get up. And I did want to get up and sit up because I was still sleepy. So eventually, I started feeling the pain in my chest, and I started to get up, and I started to sit up, and I started burping immediately. Burp, 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 burp. And I'm saying, okay, that was projecting pain to my heart, but it was being released. The pain was being released. So my son called me, and he said, I remember him saying, answer the phone. And I just kind of start going off in the spirit. You know, I'm the type of person, I don't really care to be getting up in the morning. Like, I don't care about that. But I never really just brag anymore because it's like I done got kind of used to them attacking me while I'm sleeping and me getting up, and just they're pushing all their frustration, irritation on me. Like, as I say, you know, whatever was talked about, it wasn't to their agreement. They didn't agree with what we were talking about. They didn't like the fact that I was being weak or not being weak to them, or dumb to the fact that whatever was being said, I wasn't in agreement with, okay? So now that that's been said, I end up sitting up. My son did call me. Okay, I screenshot the call, and I posted it. Okay, and that's a way of stealing energy. Okay, stealing energy, Skyping energy, stealing time, stealing money, stealing things from the relationship from me and my children. Okay, how, like, trying to steal that from me. And they were trying to say highway robbery, but bitch, you got no highway robbery over here. You're caught. Okay, you're caught red-handed. And in this situation, I had this experience, y'all. I ended up going live, but I started feeling the third party in my energy projecting on me to be upset and frustrated with my son. In the back of my mind, I'm like, Lord, I'm not let them steal my joy or my peace from my children. Not from my son, not at all. I know for a fact my kids need me. If you a mother and you know your children, I don't care how grown your kids have gotten. Your kids gonna need you no matter what. You're gonna need your kids no matter what. Anybody that have children, they're gonna greet their child every now and then. Those that sit around and stripped away from everything, I know for a fact you greet your mother.